Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm getting ready to bring you guys a reading for divine masculines who are water signs. Okay, so I've covered earth signs and air signs thus far, and next I'll probably be moving to each zodiac individually. All right, you guys, so bear with me. I'm trying to work up a regiment now where I can get on schedule to have these videos going instead of me just like free flowing it. Like I usually move by how or whatever I'm feeling. Like, oh, I feel like doing this, let me do it. But I've been told to be more structured and pursuing this, and this is what I'm getting from my spiritual guides. So however, everything in this message, you guys, might not resonate with you because it is a collective twin flame message for the divine masculines who are water signs. Now, take what you need, leave what you don't need. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. I pick up on the different stages of each and every last person who tunes into this video's twin flame journey, right? Some aspect of it might resonate with you, but if it doesn't, like I said, take what you need, leave what you don't need. Now, keep in mind also, you guys, sometimes when I speak this story, I pretty much be it's out of habit. Like I'll talk directly to the divine feminine as if the divine masculine isn't a major role in the story, right? But usually it's because you might only have a couple of divine masculines that are tuned in to the readings. It's normally all divine feminines who intuitively tap into these things, who like to listen to oracle or tarot readings, right? Now, I want to set intentions too before I get started to make sure we're all on the same page energetically. But however, just keep a positive mindset and be balanced in your heart chakra. And thank you so much for the energy that you are putting back into my channel. Every time you view it, every time you hit the like button, subscribe button, it helps my community to grow. It helps me to reach more people. That's really the whole purpose of me doing these videos, is to get the message out, especially about the twin flames, because the twin flame union is highly important because it's more based on the bigger picture of the union and not our noun. Okay, so it's about us helping humanity at the end of the day, right? So it's more about us taking our life purpose, what we have learned, what we have gained on this journey, and sharing it with others. So that's why it's so important that you go through your healing process and you release the past and the things that no longer serve you, so that you're able to continue to move forward on your divine life purpose, which your divine masculine is a part of that. Okay, but the work that you put into yourself on a soul level is reflected onto your divine masculine, because you guys are mirroring each other. So keep that in mind as well. Try not to stay on that three-dimensional thinking, because it doesn't work when you're in a twin flame connection. The only thing that works, and is proven to work, is to continue to focus on yourself, your own self-healing, your own self-awareness, your own self-reflections, your own self-worth, your own self-love. All of that is 100% accurate. I'm on the twin flame journey myself, and I just dive deeper and deeper into my healing and into my divine life purpose, right? Now, let me set my intentions before I keep going further in so we can be covered. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading for the divine masculines, or for the twin flames, right? But we're focusing on the divine masculines who are water signs. So I ask that you help us with this message. Thank you for protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and closing the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will, with the purpose of these messages, or with the purpose of Lightworkers community. Lightworkers society. But however, thank you for using me as the messenger. I also ask that you protect me from any psychic attacks, any negative energies, any negativity being projected at me from anything or anyone. Thank you for cloaking us all with your amazing, wonderful white lights, offering your safety, offering your protection, and offering your guidance to us to help us get through our everyday lives. And thank you for helping me to be able to hear and understand exactly what it is that you're trying to, messages that you are trying to give me, so that I can give them back to my collective in the most accurate way possible. And so it is. All right, you guys. So I laid down my foundation of my cards, and then I'll pull with my tarot. So I use like 3 different types of tarot to bring the story together. So I probably will be using my Archangel Tarot, my Psychic Tarot, and my Light Seers Tarot deck. But right now I am starting with the Energy Oracle deck. And so far, right, the first card that came out was Strategy. But the Strategy card is in reverse. Okay, so Divine Masculine really doesn't have a plan, doesn't have a strategy. There's nothing that's really detailed right now. So they don't know how they're going to go about achieving these goals or what direction that they want to go in to even get started. Now, they know that they need to take a change, right? They know they need to plan something, but it's just like, what? How? You understand? When, right? Like, all of this is in their minds at the moment, but it's still like it's still something that's delaying it or making them feel like they aren't able to strategize this in the best way possible. It's like they know it's now. Divine Masculine, you're like, I know it's now. Like, I know the time is now. I have to do something. I have to take action. But how do I do this, right? Now, the World card is also here, but it's in an upright position. So that's a good thing, right? Because they're looking out into the world from this card. And as they're gazing, this is what I'm getting, that this person is like really gazing out into the world. And as they're doing that, it's putting them in a meditative state. This is what makes you reevaluate your situation, your life, everything, right? You start to connect with the universe at this point when you go into that meditative state. So they're seeing that it's more out there, it's more possibilities, more opportunities, and it's making them want to expand their own life because they're connecting in. So they do see that that's being offered, and I do definitely feel that spiritual helpers are with them, helping them, guiding them to be able to make these choices. Now, the door to personal healing and happiness is here, but it's in the reverse too as well, right? So when it goes into the reverse position, it's like, okay, they don't feel like this new beginning is taking place in their life right now. They know they need to make changes, but they don't feel like it's ready to blossom. Okay, because there's no results. They're not seeing results, but it's all because they don't have a clear strategy to help them to keep moving forward and to help them stay optimistic about what they're expecting out of the situation. 1114. I'm sorry, the clock says 1114, and that's a twin flame number. I see it all the time. All the time. 1114, 4141, 114. It doesn't matter what synchronicity it comes in. It'd be like right there in my face, like bam. But I'm thankful. I've learned to, I've always paid attention to signs and synchronicities. So I am encouraging you guys to do that. If you don't, pay attention to your numbers, because your angels are talking to you. You're getting downloads and answers to your prayers. It's like confirmation. So that confirms my twin flame journey and some of the things I'll be thinking about my twin. Now, they feel stuck, okay? That's all I'm getting, really. It's just a stuck energy, something that's making them feel blocked from being able to really connect to what their personal endeavors are or their personal goals are that they're trying to achieve. Now, it also has to do a lot with their confidence. And on the low, they really don't have the confidence. They don't feel like they have this to be able to move forward with it. They don't think they're capable of even achieving this because of so many things that they've done in the past. It's like they're still kind of teeter-totting on letting go of the past completely and still kind of holding on a little bit. But they're connecting to spirit, like I was telling you, because this is what this card represents, the 7th chakra. They're connecting to spirit. They're getting all of this information coming to them, downloads coming from heaven, synchronicities that are leading them back to you, Divine Femme, right? Because like I said, from the World card, when they're looking out into the world, it's putting them in this meditative state. So they want to come and actually really express some things with you, because their throat chakra is all the way open. If it's not open yet, it's going to get to that point. In the past, they definitely had problems with self-expression, I'm getting. speaking their truth or totally being honest about their emotions and all that. But this is open now. And so their balance is what I'm looking at. Not probably completely balanced, but just so far is like the most important thing is being connected to spirit, right? They're connected to spirit. Their throat chakra is opening, which is causing them to release some baggage. The attachment card is here in the reverse too as well. Because of this, because of their connection with spirit, it's helping them to release these codependencies, these attachments that they have, especially when it comes to whatever karmic situation that they could have gotten themselves into. So, yep, Temple Path card is here. The Temple Path really talks about, this karmic path that you go on. And when you're on this karmic path, you got to complete it, right? You got to close out some cycles. You have to end the karmic cycles in order for you to get to your new beginning. This is like your soul's path. This is what this card literally represents. But they're getting so much help because when I look at this card, there's orbs of light that is going around. And the orbs of light represent ancestors, angelic guides, just your spiritual helpers, really, the whole way through. This divine masculine, these divine masculines are being guided. Now, I have a thinking woman here. So this thinking woman could represent you, divine feminine. Maybe you are helping them, offering them some type of wisdom to help them with their own personal growth, because they're definitely feeling confused about their purpose or even disconnected from their true path right now. Now, this woman feminine energy could be you, divine femme, or it could be an older woman, a mother, or some type of authority figure, some older woman that they look up to, someone who's wise. That's what I'm getting. Someone who has a lot of wisdom under their belt, a lot of experience. Okay, yep, I have the walking away card here. So we have the attachment card, the walking away card, the temple path. So I'm getting that these karmic cycles are coming to an end because they're releasing the attachments. They have someone that's helping them to understand what is going on and helping them to get back on track, right? To get back on their path. And they're taking this time, because it's about healing, it's about growth, to walk away. And walking away ain't saying they walking away from the connection, right? But they're letting go. They're moving on from whatever they're attached to. If it's codependencies, they're moving on from that. And of course, if there's someone else, they're walking away from that too, But this is about them letting go of these old habits, these false beliefs, whatever emotional patterns that they are stuck and bound to, they're releasing it, so that they can have a healthier experience, which leads to a happy family. So they're trying to create this happy family. You see that rainbow? It's like this is a part of Source's promise, right? The divine is like, I promise you this, because the divine feminine is a part of your divine life purpose. That's the twin flame journey. The twin flames are divinely ordered, is what I'm trying to say. A purpose for each other. Now, I really feel like the twin flame journey is highly significant, especially when it comes to marriage, because I don't know, I just feel like that's the true marriage. Sometimes we choose our people that we want to marry, but the divine already has that person chosen for us, right? I understand it now. It's like I've been married, but I'm divorced now, but I chose my person and I chose my karmic person. Yeah, so y'all know how that went, right? But now that I start to really, really research and get more in depth to marriage and families, and I also teach it as well. I'm a college professor, so I teach marriage and family counseling. But as I'm starting to really dive into it, certain things are starting to make sense to me. In some ways that we've been taught to think about marriage and how we view relationships, I'm starting to see things a whole lot different. So all of my experiences that I've been gaining, from the years previous, I'm seeing, when you look at it on a spiritual basis versus a religious basis, things tend to be a little different. But however, it's like they're at this point where it's like, I know I want to create this happy family for myself. All I need to do now is figure out how to express this. How do I use wisdom to pull all of this together? Because I need to make a plan. I need to strategize how I'll move forward, because they're blocked, and that block energy has to be released. So it's something still lingering. Even though they're walking away and letting go of the things that no longer serve them, they still have this residual energy there that needs to be worked through. I'm going to pull from my Archangel Tarot. Okay. Thank you, Spirit guys. Can you tell us more about this story, please? Ooh. Oh, I don't know. That all jumped out like that. Let's see. I'm going to take them. Thank you. Okay, so for Gabriel. Now, this is going to be a time for celebration, y'all. For all of the hard work, I'm saying, like, both of you guys have done by releasing yourself from burdensome situations, and this is what I'm feeling. They talking about the definitely DM, even you, Divine Feminine, because you know you release yourself from the situations that are becoming burdensome to you as well. Even with the connection that you have with your Divine Masculine, you have probably released it at some point, right? You could be in separation now, right? But it happened. But they definitely let go of whatever they were connected to. It's no more. And they're being rewarded for that. So this is a time for celebration is what I'm picking up. Because it takes a lot of work to let go of the past, right? So that's good energy. It's being released, or they've already done it. And there's some solutions that are coming forward. And it's coming forward from the divine. You know, their angelic helpers are definitely bringing this information, these solutions, so that they can have success. It's a lot of healing energy that I'm picking up here. These set of Divine Masculines are definitely healing, and that's what's bringing the solutions. Now, Six of Michaels, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Wow. This is like you are so close that you can see the light. The union is so close because there's a lot of healing, like I said, that's taking place on the Divine Masculine side. And this is where it becomes balanced. So Divine Femme, you're definitely doing an excellent job because it's bringing balance to this connection. It's bringing healing to this connection. Everything you're doing, your twin is mirroring you, and they're doing the work too as well. So get ready to make some new plans, y'all. All right, make some new plans because you can like exhale now at this point. Like, whew, we made it. We made it. Some of you guys could be relocating, or it could be some traveling coming up as well, or someone's traveling to you if they're not here. Someone's moving, maybe trying to buy a home. Page of Gabriel is here. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Gabriel. Okay, so this is a page, okay? But pages are good because they're so exciting. They're so energetic. They're brave. They're very optimistic. But the Divine Masculine is following their passion. They're ready for any challenge right now. They like, you know what? I don't care what I gotta go through. I could be on the desert with no water, no trees, no shade, just the desert and the hot ass sun with my wand, right? And I'm coming forward no matter what. They're ready for this. They like, this is about to be an exciting adventure, and I'm down for it all. Now I have the World card here. So that's 2 times the World card has come out. It's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of angelic support. You know, the angels are working behind the scenes for you guys to make sure that this all comes full circle. This leads to a very happy ending, you guys, where it's spiritual growth and it's clarity and understanding. on both ends. So you don't got to keep repeating these same toxic cycles, right? The will, that's completion, number 10. So the will card talks about you guys' new beginnings. All of that delaying because they ain't had that strategy before, that's coming to an end. And it's changing the direction and the course of this connection and how it flows, right? So they're going to want to offer you some happiness because they want happiness at this point, right? They want a new beginning, is what I'm picking up. It's anything I see on this card that stands out very significant. What keeps coming to me is like a harvest rewards for all the hard work, for all the delays, right? That's what's a part of the new beginning. Thank you. They're coming out in the Emperor energy. Okay, so they have this clear vision and they're ready to offer stability, right? But they're very efficient when doing this. It seems like they got a good plan, a great plan. Let me say a great plan. The plans are very ambitious, but they're going to take charge of the situation. So it's no more delaying at this point. DM, you have definitely got your shit together. That's all I'm going to say, right? Because it's leading to the Two of Raphael. Two of Raphael is all about the love. This is two hearts coming together to create something wonderful, okay? They're not going to give up, Divine Feminine, because you didn't give up, right? You go by this model of what? Don't give up on those you love. It takes time. It takes a process. It takes work to build a connection that is solid, right? A firm foundation that's built on a firm foundation. Now, expect some things to come in. It's going to come in unexpected ways, right? I'm telling you, expect it, but it's going to come in unexpected ways. It's almost going to be like it's magical. Like, wait, did somebody just wave a wand? Because what happened? All right. But they want to give to you. So just receive with a grateful heart, okay? Because they're going to make this decision. I do have my decision card here. They're releasing what no longer serves them. Whatever is holding them back, they're releasing it now. The number 15 is on this card, but when you break that down, you get 6. 6 talks about harmony and family, love. So whatever it is that you could be worried about when it comes to that, don't worry about it. A lot of times it's all about self-confidence that makes you worry about things that you shouldn't, right? Not having confidence in it, thinking that you won't be able to achieve it. And that's where they were. That's why that door to personal happiness card was in the reverse. Because they don't feel like they're able to actually really achieve it, but they can. And this is why they're coming forward with this decision, because their spiritual team is helping them and guiding them, bringing the downloads and the synchronicities that they're recognizing. All of it is leading back to the Divine Feminine. So they know that on this journey, they can't do it. They can't do it alone. They know that they've been lost and not taking the right path. But I do have Archangel Michael here that is on the path with them, pointing like, yo, you gotta go this way, right? That's not the right way. This is the right way. And I'm laughing about it because it almost seems like Archangel Michael was getting ready to reach down and grab this guy in this picture by their hand. Like, come on. You keep going the wrong way, son. But they're being guided and they're being helped, right? So they know which way to take. What's the better option? What's the better course to take? So they're not working alone, because why? They got angelic support. They've been tapping into the universe with their meditation and stuff like that, reflection. So, Divine Femme, it's safe for you to trust this person. King of Raphael talks about trusting them. They have this vision and they're very firm in what it is that they want. They can achieve this. They can accomplish this. Divine Masculine, it's safe for you to trust this because you have what it takes. All you got to do, you guys, is to keep following your creative passions, right? Keep going after what it is that makes you feel extremely passionate. Your passion is in what? Your life purpose, the things that you love to do. And the divine feminine is a part of that passion. That's what lights you up. That's what encourages you and pushes you to want to do more, to be better, to love more, to receive the love. So they're coming in as kings and emperors. So you guys, it's safe for you to trust, because they're going to get to that point. Even if they're still trying to get through this journey, they are building up to that point. They were a knight before, of course, because I got the Knight of Ariel here. But they were still coming forward, you know. They know that they had so much to accomplish. But that's what they did. So during that period of not knowing how to create this plan, they started to make a very detailed plan. But they were being watched over by an angel. King of Michael is here too as well. So that tends to me to go with this wisdom card, this thinking woman card, which speaks about wisdom and understanding. Now, this card represents wisdom and objectivity, right? They're using that. That's what's important at this moment to get through the rest of this journey, to be able to stay in integrity. Okay, so once this connection starts to come together, if they haven't contacted you already, just make sure you're honest and you're open in your communication. Okay, so of course, I'm going with my Light Seer Tarot now. So that usually, okay, going to tell us another story, right? It's going to be the same story, but it gives us a better detailed description of what I just spoke on. Now, the Knight of Swords card is here in reverse, but they were in that energy at first, right? They probably were being arrogant, maybe rude, especially when it came to taking this new beginning, right? Because that's in reverse too. That's the Fool card. So they were being a fool, literally, like not really paying attention, not taking these leaps of faith, just being in this distracted energy, maybe even a little risky. I'm picking up. Now, Eight of Swords is here, but it's so much restrictions that were keeping them trapped. But a lot of this restrictions that were there was really them in their own way, is what I'm getting. Holding on to the past, you know, the past hurt, the past pain, that they were feeling. It was just, it wasn't like they weren't giving it the time to be released. They were holding it in because they felt like they didn't have a way out of it. It was smothering the hell out of them. That's why they weren't coming forward with this cup, okay? Because the Ace of Cups is in reverse here. They were probably coming across to you guys as being very cold, empty almost. You like, yo, where's the love? Where's the emotion? Like, nothing is back behind that. But that's what probably led to you guys' separation, because they weren't being vulnerable. They just got to this point where they shut down. But it was them trying to hide their emotions and hide exactly how they were feeling about you. Still holding on to that emotional baggage from the past, right? That's what was keeping them from starting over, or starting fresh, or even having a new beginning with you when it came to love. Now, the Eight of Wands is in reverse too as well, right? So that tells us there, you know, you guys were in a stalemate or even waiting energy, because they had a lot of misunderstandings about love. All right, they just didn't see the progress when it came to love. It was just something that drained their energy, because of all of that hurt and pain. I'm still getting that. Like, I still feel a lot of hurt. I still feel a lot of pain that was associated with their past. This would kept you guys in that, I don't want to say chaos, but let's just say delays. King of Swords is here though. So, they're very logical is what I'm getting, especially when it comes to their thinking. Now, of course, the throat chakra card came out, which says they express themselves really freely At this point, they're strong communicators. They all always been strong communicators, but they still were like selfish, didn't really have these high standards when it came to love, because they didn't really see the value in it. Page of Wands in reverse. Right. They were definitely unreliable at one point. Very hasty, very impatient, and failing to commit. Five of Pentacles in reverse. But there's positive changes that are coming because they're recovering from this. They're overcoming the adversities that were taking place in their lives and within their past situations, in the connection they even had with you, because there probably was some things that were said and done, right? It's a lot of hurt that has been going on, but they've been doing a lot of projecting of their own pain onto others. Six of Swords is in reverse. That's why they couldn't move on. They couldn't let go. But they're choosing. Like I said, they're coming forward. They're going to make a decision, and they're going to choose wisely. We're going to say they're going to choose wisely. We already know it's going to be a happy ending. They're going to choose wisely. All right, you guys. Not going to choose based off of lust or infatuation. They're going to make these choices, and it's going to have purpose. Page of Swords. So that card really just talks about communication. So they're coming forward to communicate with you. They're going to offer you something, but it could be more like friendship, something very light, okay? It might not be still that emotional intimacy, but they're coming forward. They're coming in as the knight, because remember they came in as a knight. At some point, remember I was like, at some point they were the knight, but they switched that up real quick, and now they worked on their past issues and they're coming in as a king now. So they're telling us, what's going on. Now we're up to the knight part of it. The knight is very energetic, very courageous, right? Very charming, but they still have a difficult time committing. But this is this thing where they like, okay, I'm gonna take this rest, right? I'm gonna take this rest. Now, the Sun. So this is an excellent card because the Sun talks about your new beginning, your happiness, your joy, your success. It shines light on the actual truth, right? Now, your relationship with the Divine Masculine will blossom. You guys will come together. You will have that closeness, okay? So they're going to come, but initially coming in, it will be very lighthearted energy, very charming, very passionate. Now, the Queen of Swords here, this is the other person, because the Queen of Swords in reverse usually represents a toxic relationship or someone who's very manipulative or bitter. They're releasing that person because this card was with that card. Three of Swords is in reverse. So they're healing from that situation. They're recovering. That's why they're coming forward to offer you this reconciliation. Page of Cups in reverse. There was some emotional invulnerability and maybe some immaturity taking place on their part, okay? I mean, it is what it is, right? Ten of Swords, which means what? They're walking away. They're releasing those burdens. They were feeling very bitter because of that, because they felt like it was just a dead end, right? It's exhausting. All right, so they are in separation or not with this person. They could have broken up with them now, or it's already been done, is what I'm getting. They're no longer juggling because the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. So if you definitely wanted to know about this person, this karmic person, they're no longer juggling that. The separation is there. They know that they've been messy, especially when it comes to love and neglecting you, Divine Femme. They want to come and offer you the Four of Wands. I know that much. All right. They want to have a relaxed home and environment. The other one was very toxic. Okay, this card represents weddings, engagements, public celebration, things of that nature. This is the kind of love that you get to where you're supported by your community. You understand? Like, this is what they want. They want to be able to celebrate and relax, to have a dependable love. Seven of Wands. This looks like the Divine Feminine, just like, you know what? I'm still in my zen, even though I got all these wands coming at me, right? You're protected. You stand up for yourself no matter what, and that's what they're doing. They are going to overcome these challenges no matter what. You know what who's challenging the position, standing your ground, setting boundaries. They didn't have the strength to do that because the strength card is in reverse. And remember, we were talking about that low confidence. It was all about that confidence level. They were in this self-doubt. But that comes from codependencies, right? 1141. They weren't in this meditative state. All right. They weren't taking that time to withdraw and do some soul searching. Instead, they were isolating, being antisocial. But they're returning to society, right? They're coming back out and they're like, you know what? This period of loneliness is over. Seven of Swords energy in reverse. They're going to come and it's going to be a confession. Some truth is going to come forward to you guys. Either the truth is going to be revealed to them about the situation, or they're going to bring you some truth. But all I can tell you is the divine masculines are ready to end playing the games. All right, they want this, the Six of Wands, the recognition. Okay, they want the rewards. They're ready for victory when it comes to this. Okay, so they have this goal in mind for you guys. The goal could be what? Moving in together, buying a house. Earlier, I think I said something about them buying a home. And they're buying this home, but it's in it with the intentions of you coming there with them. Is what I'm picking up. That past person, it wasn't fruitful. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. The card said that too. Don't worry about unnecessary things. Is what I told you previously. And you're being reassured that you don't have to worry about that. That's unnecessary things. It's in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. They're accepting what happened in the past, releasing it, and they're moving on. They're moving on from the karmic person, the karmic situation. Let me tell you, Divine Femmes, you guys manifested this. You did the work, honey, and it's paying off, okay? Because all of the work that you put in, the divine masculine is now able to make these decisions. So pat yourself on the back because you have done some healing. That's all I'm getting ready to say. Like, y'all put in the work. You was not playing. I got the Queen of Wands here with the magic wand, like, boom. Let me be the alchemist of my life right now. Manifesting, connecting with the universe, just doing your thing, right? Because I got this card in reverse. You started doing that because you wasn't getting your 10 of Cups. But you know that this is your person, right? You want the happiness and the fulfillment. And that's exactly what you are manifesting. You're getting your 10 of Cups. You're manifesting emotional stability. All of your wishes fulfilled. All right? This is what's bringing your divine masculine. And why? I'm telling you. You were saying you heard it coming from me, from my own mouth, and now this is coming from my spirit guides, like confirming what I said. Everything that you do for yourself, you heal yourself, you get in alignment with your higher self. That's where the manifestation comes from. The healing, right? The alignment, the balancing of your chakras, the believing and trusting that your spiritual team is working hand in hand with you to bring this situation about, because twin flame journeys are divinely ordered. If you believe in the divine, if you believe in the universe, you know that everything is already working out for your highest good. You don't have to worry. Okay, so allow the divine to continue to do what spirit does. You play your role, and your spiritual team, they play their role. All right, your role is to what? Focus on yourself. Even for the divine masculines, focus on what you need to do for yourself, your own healing. This is a self mission, but it is a mission of unity as well. But when you look at it on a different aspect, you guys share one soul. Okay, you have the same soul, but it's just split into two bodies, right? So you got your own soul, but it comes and you were made together. All right, this is your twin, your exact mirror. All right, so what you do for yourself on a soul level is being done in your twin. on a soul level. All right, you guys. So remember that even if you're feeling at some point where your faith is being shaken because you're not seeing something manifest in 3D, it's coming. Some of you guys probably are very close to seeing the light at this end of the tunnel. Some of you guys might be in the beginning where your DM is still sitting there stuck. Like, I need to strategize, right? But Divine Masculine, if you're in and you're tuned in, just know that you're being assisted. You're getting the help that you need to get through this journey and to stay connected to spirit. Stay connected to the universe, right? Because this is how you're getting your downloads and your answers and your help, because you've been lost for so long and now you're ready to get back on track. But the best way to get back on track is staying plugged into source. So remember that without source, it's very hard to live our lives because we cannot do it aside from the divine. All right, you guys. So I'm going to stop preaching. It's about 40 minutes and 33 seconds and I'm getting ready to go. So y'all have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the week. I'm sending my love, I'm sending joy and abundance and all of that wonderful stuff out to you guys. Peace.